According to research by the World Health Organization, more than 1 billion young adults could be at risk of hearing loss. Whether you're at work, on a long plane ride, or at the gym, many of us are guilty of plugging in a pair of headphones and pumping up the volume. And the WHO believes prolonged and excessive exposure to loud music and recreational sounds may be causing this troubling trend. Here to talk about this is Geovany Gamez, an audiologist from the Hills Hearing Center in Lakeway. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
Geovany, are you seeing an increase in younger clients needing your services? And if so, what are they complaining about?
We have seen an increase in younger ones searching audiology services, and typically this will be with concerns of ringing in their ears, tinnitus, or even wax impactation in their ear.
Talking about hearing loss, once you lose your hearing, is it curable, or have you lost a certain part of your ability to hear for good?
Well, there are two types of hearing loss. We see there is a conductive hearing loss and a sensorineural hearing loss. The conductive part of the hearing loss we can address and bring some of that hearing back. The sensorineural hearing loss is one of the ones that we do need treatment for, and so we have treatments such as hearing aids, noise treatment to be able to help bring those sounds back.
Netflix, interesting, says that the number of people using subtitles has more than doubled since 2017. What do you think a trend like that says about the state of early onset hearing loss?
I think it's fair to say that most of our grandparents didn't have many of these services in their time, and so nowadays the use of headphones, seeing foreign movies on Netflix and such that have accents will affect our ability to understand what's being said. So sometimes we might be guilty of saying, well, I can turn it up but not understand what I'm hearing, and so we attribute that to the ability to understand speech.
So, when you have these headphones in, earbuds, what have you, a lot of people crank it up. How loud is too loud? When does it become unsafe?
Well, thankfully today we have a lot of very nice cues we can use. Some of us wear devices such as Apple Watches that might help us remind ourselves, hey, maybe I need to turn it down a little. The long-term exposure to loud noises is really what causes hearing loss, and so we want to be careful with that. We don't want to keep our sounds too loud. We want to be careful with how much sound we're introducing in our ear.
All right, let's talk about hearing loss and the warning signs. How often should people get their hearing checked?
We recommend you check your hearing at least once a year, especially if you're in the age group of 50 and older. You have a 25% likelihood to have a hearing loss, and so it is important to reach out to a medical professional to seek this type of treatment and seeing whether you have a hearing loss. Now, some of the signs you might have are feeling like people mumble, or feeling like those around you are not speaking as clear as you would want them to. Restaurants here in Austin, a lot of folks will come in and say, well, I can't hear in restaurants. If that's the case for you, you want to go and have your hearing checked.
All right, we are out of time. Geovany Gamez from the Hills Hearing Center, thank you so much for sharing your time and expertise with us tonight.
Thank you, guys.